All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Wrenched Out Reviews playlist. So thank you guys for tuning in and checking it out. So today we're going to talk about a battery charger. So if you don't have a battery charger, more than likely in your lifetime, if you own vehicles, you're going to need one. You're either going to borrow one from a friend or family member, or you're going to purchase one. So I have a couple of different battery chargers. One is just a stationary car one that you see basically anywhere. I think it's a Die Hard. The other one is my battery tender, and I want to show you guys this because I've been looking for a battery charger for my motorcycles and a quick one for cars too, and the prices fluctuate. Well, I found the battery tender at Costco for about half the price, and I'd been looking at these guys for some time and I decided to pull the trigger. So let's check this thing out. So battery tender, if you don't know who they are, they've been in business for like probably close to a dozen years now, at least, getting big in the power sports department. So if you have motorcycles or UTVs or anything that you constantly charge, especially if you're not using it, these guys came into play and they make some fantastic products. So there's the battery tender. What's cool is it is 12 volt and 6 volt. It has a bunch of safeguards on it. So if you plug it in wrong or you hit the wrong button, it's just not going to do anything. It recognizes that it's a smart unit. It also has some indicator lights on the back, kind of a quick guide on the goods, the bads as you hook it up. But what's really cool and kind of unique about this guy is, number one, this is it. So it's just this little box I have in my hand. Obviously you have the standard 110 that you plug into the wall. So real standard, right? Regular 110. Always try to plug it directly into the outlet. Try not to, daisy chain or add a bunch of extension cords or anything, because this is drawing. It needs as much current as it can get. It does do 120 volts input. But the other side of this, what's cool is it has what's called an SAE cable. So this is an SAE cable, and this is kind of a unique plug. And what's cool about it is, so you plug it in and then you have to have something that hooks into this. So there's a unit. So what it comes with, it has two SAE adapters that you get with it. One is your conventional, just little plugs right there that you clamp right onto your battery, whether it's your car, your motorcycle, your four-wheeler, or whatever it may be. You just clamp it on just like you do a normal one. It has the fuse in it, plugs in, and then you just move on with life. Let it charge, do its thing, and then off you go. But what's also unique about it, and you can get extra these from Amazon or eBay or probably your local power sports store or your local motorcycle store, but it also comes with this bad boy. This hardwires to your battery, and what's cool about that is you can hardwire it right to your battery, and then you always have this connection. It is a two-part connection, and what I mean by two-part connection is you can charge your vehicle by plugging it into the charger. You can also use this to charge your phone or electronics that you may have on your motorcycle or your four-wheeler or your UTV. So that's what's really unique about this. This is a live wire setup. So you're perfectly fine if you just put the cap on it and toss it in your saddlebag, or you wire it into somewhere where it's safe. But you're perfectly fine with just leaving it that way. When you need to charge it, you run the cord to it. But what's cool about it, like on the V-rod, so on the V-rod, I already have this hardwired. Harley Davidson had this pre-done for me. So I bought an extension so I could run it to my saddlebag that you see right about there. So my battery on the V-rod is right about there, right under, kind of buried in the top of the bike. So it's actually buried here. And then I have this guy wired, and then I got an extension and I wired it down, ran the wires under stuff, and it runs into my saddlebag. So inside of my saddlebag, I'll show you real quick, I have a couple of things. Something that I think is really cool. So there's the wire sticking out. I generally just have it all tucked into there, and it's fine because it's waterproof. But I have the battery tender SAE to USB. So there's the connection. There's the USB. So when I'm riding my bike, I can plug my phone in. So I just run it's just standard USB, the same thing you run in your house. Plenty of power. I can charge my phone. I can also charge my GoPros. I can do all kinds of stuff, which makes it very versatile. Because generally if you're on your bike or on your four-wheeler, you're not playing on your phone, or you shouldn't be playing on your phone. Or if you need to charge something, you have the availability. So ultimately, this is hooked to the bike, and you can get these pretty much anywhere. They're fairly cheap. It's hooked to the bike. All I do is clamp it just like that. And now I got USB. Very cool stuff. And then of course, if I need to charge it, I just unhook it, hook it to the charger, and life is good. The other cool thing with the battery tender also is that it will hold the charge and then it'll stop. So it's not going to overcharge, because some of the cheaper chargers you get, it's just going to run the same power constantly. It's going to fill your battery and then it's just going to keep going, which isn't good necessarily for your battery, because then it does what's called overcharging. So that's the battery tender. I think it's a great thing. I got it, like I said, I got it. It's 2016. I got it a few months ago for 39 bucks at Costco. I know that I saw it online and I saw it in the stores because I was going to buy it. It was about 80 bucks. I waited and waited to see if I could get a deal. I found the deal. I jumped on it. So if you're looking for a charger, or you know someone that is, I highly suggest the battery tender. It's also compact, so you don't have this huge ass thing kind of sitting in the corner of your garage or sitting tucked away somewhere when you don't always necessarily need a charger. So a couple of things I'm going to do to this as I kind of get the garage cleaned up. You can see I've got winter tires kind of stacked behind me. I'm moving stuff around. I'm continuing to work on this channel and getting equipment and whatnot. But I'm going to end up, there's actually mounting holes right here. You probably can't see, but it's kind of difficult to see. Right there and right there. And what I'm going to do with this bad boy, once I get it all kind of figured out in my garage, is I'm ultimately just going to mount it to the wall and run this right to an outlet. Probably unplug it most of the time, but run it to the outlet and then have it ready. So whenever I want to charge something, it's already mounted. It's not on the floor. It's good to go. There's a lot of great features with this thing. As you can see, it has the fully charged indicator. Just to kind of go back real quick, get a little close here. That's the fully charged indicator. It also has the charging indicator. And then again, some of the quick keys are on the back. It does come with a nice manual as well, in which obviously you should read beforehand. I had to flip through it just to make sure I wasn't screwing stuff up. And then you can switch between 12 volt and 6 volts. It will not charge your battery if you input it incorrectly. So if you have a 12 volt battery, you got it on 6 volt, it won't charge it. It recognizes that and kind of blinks for you. So great little guy. I believe they retail, like I said, for about $79.95. You can also charge your car with it. It is 12 volts. So it's just as easy. It's kind of a multi-tool if you have a car or a truck, and then you got a motorcycle, or you've got a four-wheeler that you know you need to charge. Here in Alaska, I have to keep it on the charge, especially in the winter months. I try to run the motorcycle, pop the garage door open, but I don't always get to do it. And if it's really windy and really cold, then she's going to sit there without running. So that's the Battery Tender Junior. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, Twitter. We're all over the place. Also, please check out our new website, www.wrenchedoutexperiment.com. Check us out. If you guys have any products that you want to see, or you have questions about, or if you want us to do a review on one of your products, make sure and get a hold of us at admin@wrenchedoutexperiment.com. And thank you guys for watching. We'll have more to come. Hey, I bet you guys thought the video was over. It's not. Hey, it's time that you guys please subscribe. Just click the button right here. If you guys want to watch more footage by the Wrenched Out Experiment, please just click one of the videos that's playing right here. Also, don't forget you can share. It's really simple. Click the share button, copy the link. You can send it with your phone. You can send it email, you can put it on your Facebook, whatever you guys want to do. Thank you to everyone that's supporting us, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. We've got new content coming out all the time.